Welcome everyone. Welcome very you, family and friends, all those who are calling this brainwashing, everyone calling this hypnosis 101. Sit back, relax, and it doesn't matter what you say. What is important, Mother Earth, deja vu, we're all family. Bloodstone Megaverse is a thousands of family members coming together, rejoining themselves, and living for a purpose in this world. So many of you know that. I did take some well needed time off. This is the 7th, the 21 of 2024. So let's get into this really quick. I put this video out being Sunday early morning. It's been a beautiful 3 days. I know several people prayed for the cool days to come during this hot summer it's been, and it has happened. Mother Earth has blessed us, give us some time. I needed the time off myself, re-energized, and here I am. Welcome each and every one of you. Thank you for taking time online, getting the book. Sit back, relax, and enjoy a good book. Get you a red candle. Remember this, I love you. I love you. Thank you so much. This project that I have been working on took several years. First of all, I started out as a minister unto a religious faculty. Being that said, I also learned the occult because I was bound and determined to turn our world into this great heaven that did not happen. As Mother Earth reiterates inside me, and she called me Satan, the Samael. I went back and studied my ancestry, and sure enough, everything matched up as the Samael, the great protector of our home, of our earth, the great overseer. That's not like saying, am I from Mars, a different planet? Stop. My spirit understands looking outside the planet and seeing what's happening. It understands that. I bring the knowledge back to you, even though I'm from Earth. I'm a human being. It's celestial thoughts. And how are we going to proceed to protect our planet from the outside asteroids and things like that? That's what the Ark Tabernacle is for and about. Now, Bloodstone Megaverse, thank you for taking that time. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching the videos. Ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate it so much. I take this time because I want everyone to see what I'm working on, what we are developing in the recent years, as well as the months and weeks that are going ahead. We are going on into the future with. Several today is on board, several tomorrow, and soon the whole planet Earth. We are the batteries for Earth. We are the electrical charge of her. We wake up, we go to work. If our batteries aren't working properly, we can't work properly. So I am focused on getting everybody's batteries to working right again. We can do that. Deja vu. The first thing we want to work with is our night and sleep. This goes out to all those in Mother Earth Deja Vu. Those preachers around the world who are switching over to being a Lucifer preacher. They are designed to love Earth. They are designed to give you that joy, this excitement that's in my bones, saying, welcome family, welcome in. Let's do something great today. Let's praise our Mother Earth. We're kicking all these so-called gods out that want to come back into our earth and hurt us, want to take over and destroy us. We cannot live without a female, ladies and gentlemen, and planet Earth is our foundation. It's the beginning of who we are. We are told from the minute we come out of the dirt from religious controllers, we are just Satan. We've all heard that. You are evil. You're going to destroy the world. Stop. That's what we've been told. We chase those gods that left us behind. We wake up, we're still on Earth. We're on Earth. We're not cosmetic, all that stuff. You're not. You're a human being. You're walking, talking, eating, sleeping batteries. That's what you are. You woke up from dirt food inside a female vessel That female vessel had you. She said she'll keep you. She's kept you. Then she says she's going to wake you up to realize you're her battery. You're walking around. Once you start that journey, she takes over everything, and it's not bad. It's like you remember you got your mother with you. For some people who's got their mother, they feel like two mothers are with them. Two are better than one. That's amazing. That is amazing. And where we are headed with this beautiful new sunrise, when the moon comes out and you feel the moon talking to you, the trees. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm surrounded by family and you don't even see humans here. Here's the deal. The humans are. It's just that the grass is part of my relation. The trees are part of my relation. We all are. You don't go without this planet. So many people perceive they are born outside this planet. They're walking around mutes. They're walking around like a zombie. And us humans know this. So we are the batteries. When we live our time, we are given a destiny. We go forward into that destiny. That's why today I am overwhelmed. And I thank you all for getting a copy of this book, reading it. How? Because that's how we are going to be family. You're not only seeing what I was given by Mother Earth to envision, put on paper in deja vu. Everyone knows I write that way. So when that sentence comes into my head, I write it down and it turns into a wonderful book. So that's where so many understand what I'm talking about, because there are so many people today who are walking around with their journals as well as their books. I got a pen laying right here where I can sign and write sentences or whatever, even to myself as a journal. So most people, everybody sees the gospel of Bloodstone Megaverse is also yours too. That's why I had extra pages put in the back of it. You can make notes, hand it to somebody. They can make notes, give it back to you. Things like that. Let them take them home with it. There's one thing. I'm going to talk about the blessing videos today. I want people to hear these blessings that is just pouring out of this book. And the amazing part about this book is how many blessings have I gotten. It's been such overwhelming. I couldn't wait. This is the part of the book in deja vu you could feel I've been waiting to give everyone. I have several people who sent me several messages. Look, do a review. When you get the book and read it, please do a wonderful review. I'm just asking. I like to hear two things, tasteful and delightful, because everyone has told me those two words every time they read it. I believe it's tasteful and delightful. So I know that's something in Mother Earth she wants to hear through her own book and her own work, as religiously as I worked on the book. So I will use that statement in a religious sense. I worked day and night to see to it this book came about. I've been in the occult now for basically 3 years. I did not start practicing until somewhere around a year ago. A spirit came unto me named Samael through Mother Earth. That Samael entered my being through, of course, conjuring. It is impossible to house the spirit of Samael. He who shall not be named is what they all will tell you during a conjuring. Why is this? Because he is the great emperor. He is the one who stands above all the spirits. The spirits cannot fight him, cannot hurt him, cannot harm him. He is the one even Michael, the archangel, must bow to. Notice the word I said, must. He knows who Samael is, as well as everything else. Now, it can destroy a human being's body. That spirit alone will rip the body to get back out of it if it was ever conjured in. That's why he who shall not be named means during any conjurings. Now, over the last few years, several people has been trying to conjure him and find themselves really destroyed. And don't understand why, because it comes through a bloodline. You must have the ability. My family watched Samael torture me. I mean, torture me to make sure I can do this. Then the book comes out. So when people are saying the great Satan has returned, the great Samael, Lucifer has returned, they know instinctively Aries, Mars, everything that envelops Mars also comes through this vessel. Why is this? Because I am a portal. Now, that's not from a planet. I know I hear a lot of people say that. In Magic World, they're trying to give you the ideal that there is a spirit out there from Mars who is understanding what Mother Earth wants through her human beings. So I want you to understand that. I'm not some alien from Mars. I am a human being understanding that spirit. Samael is the protector of the egg, the planet. He is the great dragon. He will fight for her against all the foreign gods. Why? Because our planet must live. We cannot live. Your gods do not live outside of the planet. The planet was first. She was first and raised male and female together as one. There you go. Now, why all the spirits? Because the male decided he's going to control whatever he's going to control and left Eve alone. The spirits started helping Eve, not Adam. And you notice that. The spirits are born of Mother Earth. It was not God who created the spirits. It was our Mother Earth. You can see that through Sophia. You can see that through Ariel. You can see that through Hecate. You can just keep naming it. Azura, you just keep naming them. You can see how she's magically working and the spirits work for her, not against her. Notice the planet, the goddesses is always using the planet. As I've said, sacrifices are not the sacrifices we were told. All the gods and goddesses never sacrificed babies. Even your religious people know that humans were not sacrificed. But the only one sacrificed you keep talking about is Jesus Christ. That male got sacrificed due to a Coronis demon, means to turn into a rock and be done with. So that's the God you're chasing there. The goddess we're talking about, Mother Earth, is a life giver. She's a bringer. She restores your energy. You are her battery. You do her work for her. And if you're against her, you'll notice your battery starts draining every day. My energy's increasing. My size is increasing. My body's increasing. Why is that? Why do I feel a lot better the more I talk about her? If I start talking about a God and singing about him, I start feeling weaker. I start getting limper. Everything is going right back to the dirt. But as long as I'm focused on Mother Earth and I know my battery juice, and I know the importance of what I am doing, Bloodstone Megaverse, bringing the Ark Tabernacles together, I don't want to slow down. I enjoy the energy. I enjoy the magic she gives. She's the one who gave place to, of course, Mother Mary and Jesus, and they totally took their place and tried to destroy Mother Earth with it. That's what she will show you in your dreams and visions. You don't need me to tell you that. But I will say it that way you understand when she shows it to you, because she will. Everyone will eventually know that story as well as everyone will understand it. Now, he whom shall not be named is the title of the great Samael. No one else's. It is his for a reason. It separates spiritual deities. It keeps one from thinking they are something better than Samael. There's a reason for that. He will rip your body to pieces. The things he did to me, my family observed, but he held on to me. He kept telling me, you're my bloodline, but I'm going to show you what I will do to another human being who does not have the proper bloodline. I went back to my ancestry. He showed it to me in spirit as well as in the mirrors and everything else, and I was willing to accept the fact of whom he was. Now, why do I say that? To say that I'm the emperor and I'm not is absolute death from the moment I take my first step. I have been doing it now for a year. For someone else to do it, you will probably get hit because the other spirits know better. The other spirits are waiting on you. Me, they know who looks through these eyes talking to you right now. They will not lie to you. I go into a restaurant last night and eat. Everybody watched me walk in. They knew. They knew. They knew more than I knew. Just saying. Deja vu on that. Now, that's the reason why the emperor has to have a set and a code different from others. Nobody else would have brought this book to Mother Earth. Mother Earth, this is your book. Babies, this is your book. Children, this is your book. Bloodstone Megaverse is for all of us, not just one, not just two. You ask me, what about the high priest of Samael? Samael is in every form of magic. Unlike other gods, unlike other goddesses, Samael is always showing up in all of them. He is the highest priest. You cannot tear that down. You can't throw it away. And you definitely can't get rid of it. You're not going to. It's impossible. And that's what I've said about the great Samael. To destroy Samael, you must destroy the earth first. And Samael knows this. You cannot have the earth and not Samael. You can't have Samael and not the earth. They both are one and the same. That's why there's such an outpouring of what they call these white skins now. Where's Daddy at? Daddy was destroyed from us. No, Samael was not destroyed from you. Your daddy is doing just fine, and so is your mother. And then why do I say that? Because they have lost the inner energy. It's all messed up inside of them. I'm going to tell you now, if you are born a male, work with those male genetics inside you. Let them dominate who you are as a male, so you can give it to the female race. You're working with them, not against them. If you are a female you think you're a male inside there, your genetics, listen to me. Take and work with your female genetics more. Work with it. That way, in time, you will be able to work with males on a better level. Men do not think like females, and females do not think like males. You cannot interchange it. Mother Earth bore us this way. It wasn't a God. You see, once we get back to Mother Earth, instead of some God, things start working right. The energy starts working right. Everything starts working right. Get away from the God theory. Get back to what Mother Earth tells you while you're sleeping. You wake up on a whole new path. Like, I seen this. I envisioned this. I knew this is where I was supposed to be when I was supposed to be here. Deja vu to you. I hope you enjoyed today. We will get into more of the sanctuary. More people are coming. More getting on board. Thank you. It's been an overwhelming experience for me learning that the fame and stuff, and I appreciate each and every one of you who has been buying it. You'll never hear another author say it as much as me, as much as I do. I do care. I do love you. If I didn't, I wouldn't even spend a second on this. I know I've had so many who says, oh, he's gone. I'm right here. I have never left you. My thoughts are different from yours. I found my place in the world. And what does that mean? We're getting to the Ark Tabernacles. I will see them built. I will see the Ark Tabernacles built. The cleansing of the world back to humans. You heard me, back to humans. The magic everyone can possess. You ask about the magic, I'll try to touch into that real quick. You're born from a certain God set. You're born from a certain ancestry. Go find them ancestries and listen to me when I tell you this, because it's very important. No, people were never crucified. Why is that so important to tell you? Because they done the same thing everyone else did in their temples. They got the kids, the goats, the animals, and they all fed and ate together. Why would they sacrifice? What your priest of biblical terms and religions would tell you, oh, it was humans. It never said humans. They didn't. Quit saying it did. It never said that. And shame on you religious people for telling people that. I have been in the occult for, like I said, almost 3 years. I didn't start practicing until over a year ago. I talked to very high people up in the levels, and they're like, no, we haven't been sacrificing any animals or humans. No, that is part of the white skin stuff that this world has created. We have to stop trying to hurt humans, ladies and gentlemen. We have to start helping each other. Stop using scare and fear tactics to do that. I never understood it as a minister. This high priest still doesn't understand it today, why people use that. I'm here with kindness and love. To be a high priest or high priestess is not something I read earlier. It says, I don't have to be, I have Mother Earth. That's understandable. But to be a high priest means you know all the magics and you definitely know them well. That goes for any high priestess as well. There's a reason for that. Because I do not separate to have my part over here, a couple people over here. If that's you, that's you. Please get a book of Bloodstone Megaverse and understand when I walk through somewhere, I walk in with you, not against you. Mote be, blessed be, love the energy. Mote shall be. There you go. Deja vu, Mother Earth today. Listen, when you're hearing that favorite song of yours, start putting Mother Earth to it a little bit more. I promise you blessings and miracles are more so. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to give you a real quick blessing. Get off here and let everyone have the video. So I'm sitting there in my book and a person sends me a message and I finally get to read it. Everyone knows they can get my personal text. Somebody sends me a message and says, I was sitting in Alberta, Canada, under cancer treatments. Ladies and gentlemen, I was on my deathbed, is what she said. I went out and got to get a book for my granddaughter. She wanted Bloodstone Megaverse. I couldn't understand why. She sat in the room and she said, I took this book on the back pages and I wrote, your grandma loves you forever. She said, I shut the book. I hand it to my granddaughter. She just starts reading it, giggling and laughing. Now, she goes back in for test. They're going to put a port in her. They got her in bed. She is the one who takes care of her granddaughter. That she had said she had lost her daughter many years ago, and this was all she had left. She said, I remember what you were saying. Now, I'm paraphrasing here. I'd pull the text, but I'm just paraphrasing. She said, I looked out at the sky, knowing I'm fixing to have these ports put in. Even though I felt better, I had wrote this note to my granddaughter when the book come in, and it had been a couple of days. She said, I looked out there, and she said, Mother Earth, I need help. I need that deja vu. She said it was like that energy. You knew something was happening that was coming up through her as well as given to her. The doctor walked in after they had done the test. And he sits down. He goes, I'm going to ask you a question. And she said, what? He said, how do you feel? And she says, I feel great. I feel like there's something alive in me that won't die. And he said, well, I'm going to tell you, we just went through all your tests. You don't have cancer. We don't know where it went. We don't know how it got. We can't find none of it. We're going to keep on it test-wise. She said she looked over there with her grandbaby. And she said, I had just asked Mother Earth, let me raise my baby. She didn't ask a God, ladies and gentlemen. She went to the source. She went to the powerhouse Mother Earth is. Isn't that amazing? You ask me why I do this. Why? Because, ladies and gentlemen, this book gave her that power. This book, Bloodstone Megaverse, gave her back her magic and her power. Today, mote be, blessed be. There are so many more. Like the guy who told me, says I was out of food, I was out of a car, I was homeless. I got your book. Within hours later, I had a car, a house, and I knew Mama Earth was with me. Deja vu. So many more, and we're going to get to those videos in time. Blessed be, mote be, thank you.